Hey legends, welcome back to the ever since I got my Fnatic DD1, all I've been playing is AMS 2 corner. This video was meant to go live 2 days ago, but unfortunately due to life getting in the way, we're a little late to the party here. Good news all the same. AMS received a massive handling update in the latest patch. As many of us pointed out, there was something surreal to the handling in the game, from feeling like you're driving a bouncy castle through to sliding everywhere. It was clear not everything was right. Enter the latest patch. We're going to delve into the notes, line by line, but it should be said that by far the biggest thing to this update is a change to how the dampers behave, thus leading the cars to handle far more realistically overall. In the background, I'll be playing an assortment of clips of various different types of cars across different track surfaces, hopefully leading you to understand what kind of differences in the handling model have been made overall. Before we move on, make sure to smash subscribe to keep up to date with all future happenings in the sim racing sphere and to give this little channel some extra support. So, delving into the version 0.8.2.0 changelog. Content: added Snetterton 100 layout, added Velocita CD layout, added Interlagos historic external ring layout. General updates: further updates to rain spray, longer life, draw distance, smaller from front wheels. Reduced threshold for track limit penalties, still subject to further tuning. Now, I'm guessing this means we probably can't run as wide as we used to, but further testing is required for us to actually know what this means. In terms of the UI and the HUD, they've implemented the initial version of in-game photo mode, added back random weather option, added vehicle statistics to track loading screen, updated car class color definitions and added short class name icons. The multiplayer browser player count corrected to sort numerically instead of alphabetically. Lobby screen, fixed activation of invite button, added class and vehicle name to driver table column headings, fixed private password icon showing for all servers. Removed redundant session time acceleration button from multiplayer monitor screen. Now here's the really important stuff, the physics corrections. Corrected error in fast damper rates incorrectly applying to cars without two-stage damping, resulting in overall incorrect or altogether broken dampers in some cases. So that's the one that you're really going to feel across the board in just about every car. Updated semi-slick treads on various caterhams for more accurate performance on a wet track. Adjusted carcass load stiffness for FV, Copper Fusca, F1, Copper Truck, F Classic, F Trainer, P3 and F3 and P4 tires. Removed excessive rolling resistance from wet tarmac and concrete for both AI and player. Further revised MRX aero suspension rates and default setup. Adjusted ideal temperature ranges in several compounds, correcting sizable errors in P4 F Classic Gen 1 tires. Fixed wrong tread width on FV front tire. Fixed F Classic Gen 3 Model 1 7th gear. Updated rental cart physics. Applied balance of performance for cars in P3 class. Now I think I've experienced the latter one there because I drive the Rocco quite a lot and I think I've lost about 2 to 3 seconds on Alton Park. It's a little bit disappointing, but if it's more realistic then so be it. In terms of the AI, this was another one of the big updates that people have been asking for. They implemented new AI aggression logic, fixed AI suspension rate issue that could cause AI cars to vibrate violently, slightly increased AI smoothness when moving laterally, both calm and urgent, and AI simplified tire peak slip angle, combining to create slightly more natural changes of direction. From what I've heard from people testing this out, that AI is not 100% there just yet, but it is quite an improvement over the original state that it came in. Now, in terms of the tracks, we've got Interlagos Historic Complete Art Pass, incremental art pass to Alton Park and Spielberg, updated night lights and fixed flags for Brands Hatch, Imola and Guyana. Added period accurate night lighting to historical tracks, updated Kansai aka Suzuka trackside cameras. And in terms of vehicles, we've got the Coppa Uno, added missing lower LODs, Arc Camaro, full field livery update, F Classic, fixed needle Vertex AO, mirror material on LODs of G1M, added rear light to G1M2, G2M3, fixed gear shift lever animation for G3M3. Updated wet and inter tire textures for F Classics and FV12. Caterhams, fixed carbon material, Rocco 001, fixed gear stick animation, Sprint Race, added windscreen reflection, corrected drift gear shift animation, paddles instead of sequential, AJR, added Tubarão Number 5, 2020 Chevy V8 livery, added chrome parts to V. F Freezer, fixed duplicate livery. FV12 added new community skins, and finally F Ultimate updated liveries for Reza, Milano, Groove teams. Now they further move on to talk about the AI and physics updates, saying that this build features some major physics and AI improvements. It is recommended to reset your setups and AI aggression setting. On the AI side, the AI aggression system has been completely revamped, changing the way that the AI evaluates passing opportunities and how that blends with the AI aggression setting. 50 to 70% is a good starting point, with 100% almost sure to result in at least some AI to AI crashes. The AI performance range has also been adjusted, but as overall calibration is still in progress, you may still observe inconsistencies against player performance as you go from class to class, through different sessions and weather conditions. This should be evolving consistently as we progress through early access. AI performance on the rundown to the first corner and generally over the first lap likewise will still be calibrated further in upcoming builds. On the physics side, the biggest change is the addressing of an error that was causing fast dampers not to be disabled in cars that didn't have suspensions with two-stage damping, which is pretty much all cars in the game except the FV10, F Reza, F Ultimate and Super V8. This effectively meant dampers would not work right at certain speeds or were broken altogether. Fixing this bug has gone a long way towards rectifying some of the handling anomalies reported since the beta began. While not all will have substantial handling differences, pretty much every car is worth revisiting with this update. One of the positive side effects of this correction is that force feedback may feel better / more consistent than before as a result of the suspension now working properly. So having tried this build, all I can say is that even though some of the cars I drive regularly have potentially been slowed down, on the whole it feels a lot more like a lifelike driving experience, and the force feedback is shaping up to be world leading. I mean, at the moment it's at least on parity with RF2, if not even better, so I can't wait to see how this game develops over the coming weeks as they get closer to full release, and I have full confidence that Reza will turn this around and make this the pinnacle sim as far as realism and fun goes. So to those of you interested in further sim racing news, make sure to smash subscribe to keep up to date with all the happenings in the AMS2 sphere and all the other sims. Those of you who didn't like it, will smash dislike twice and show me who's boss. And until next time, we'll see you guys.